Happy Labor Day.
Happy Monday and happy Labor Day, guys. Even though it'll be 2 weeks before you see this, I hope everybody had a happy Labor Day and a happy Labor Day weekend. We had a pretty relaxing weekend, actually, but we do have a load that's picking up tomorrow. I wanted to jump on and at least let you all know about it. So it picks up in Arkansas. It's going to California. It's going to be 662 miles that we had to deadhead to get to the pickup, and the loaded miles are 1,648 miles. It is a hazmat load. Probably could have sat around and possibly have gotten something where we were in Georgia after we delivered it. We actually probably could have got something for over the weekend, but we knew we had to get the truck looked at with that fan, so we didn't call the agents ahead of time. We did call once the truck was fixed, and we did get a call, but by that time we had already accepted the load that we're doing tomorrow. So it's really a big learning curve. It's nothing wrong with it. I mean, a load is a load, you know. We would have preferred, of course, something with less deadhead, but we have found that a lot of the loads, you know, you have to pick and choose your loads, really. We have found that a lot of the rates on the loads we're taking, it makes up, what we're getting paid on them makes up for that deadhead. So like at Panther, you know, we got a separate amount for deadhead than a rate per mile for the load. Well, with Landstar, everything is together. They don't say, oh, we're gonna pay you X amount of dollars for deadhead. It's basically, this is how much the load is paying to the truck, take it or leave it. You know, and it's up to you to decide if that amount is going to put you where you want to be per mile after you deadhead and where it's going and things like that. And we might do a little bit more in-depth video on that. You know, we're still learning, so it's still a new process to us. Once we've done it a little longer and get a little bit more experience with it, we can definitely sit down and do a video on it. But the babies are back there. We just actually finished dinner, and the babies, they had their dinner earlier. They're back there chomping on some dingo bones now. That's one of their favorite treats. We're just gonna relax the rest of the evening tonight. We'll get this, it picks up tomorrow, Tuesday, and it'll be delivering Thursday morning. After we get picked up, we'll call some agents in the area we're gonna be delivering to put it in their ear that we're gonna be there Thursday, and hopefully we can get something over the weekend. So fingers crossed. Good morning, guys. Well, I am almost to Arizona. We are still about a little over 600 miles from our delivery, so we've covered a little over 1,000 miles since we picked up yesterday afternoon. I've stopped here to do my 30-minute break, and just wanted to update you. I am right past Gallup, New Mexico. I'm literally almost to the border of Arizona. I would say probably another mile to 2, maybe 3 miles max. I will be in Arizona. It's going smooth so far, guys. I have to share this because I'm pretty excited, but today is the first day I am stopping my vaporizer, my e-cigarette, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we got a train coming. So far, so good. Jason's gonna try to stop smoking, and I'm gonna stop using my e-cig. I stopped using it yesterday. Actually, it fell off the counter yesterday, and I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna buy another one. I'm not gonna try to fix it. This is the perfect opportunity to stop. So wish me luck, fingers crossed. So far so good today, and hopefully Jason will be able to stop smoking as well. So I am gonna finish up my 30-minute break, get back on the road, and we'll catch up with y'all later.
We are live.
Hello again, everybody. Well, it's a little bit later in the day now. Jason's up.
I'm awake.
We are actually at the Meteor Crater. That's a, say that fast 5 times. Yeah. Meteor Crater Rest Area on I-40 West. We're still about 480 miles from our delivery. So we're actually killing some time right now because we can't get there too early. We don't deliver till tomorrow morning at 8.
Yeah.
California time. We had a little bit of fun with the pickup yesterday.
The pickup. Oh my gosh.
I'll let Jason tell you about that.
Yeah, I'll tell you about this one
He's
here.
good about that.
So they gave us the wrong pickup name, company name, address. We show up to this place. They're like, we don't know what you're getting. Looking at us all crazy. And
they were very helpful, though. I mean, she was like asking, going above and beyond. And
she did help. She called everybody who would have been in charge of shipping something. And so, and of course, the agent wasn't open yet because they're on Mountain Time. Yeah. And we were on, where were we? Central Time. So we had to wait an hour for them to open. They were 30 minutes late getting into the office, so we had to wait an hour and a half. Finally got a hold of them, and they realized they gave us the wrong pickup information. Don't know how that happens. I mean, I think we're all used to a little bit of that, though. Finally, they get us the right information, like an hour later. We get over to this place, and of course, since we were supposed to be there at 8 and we weren't, we had to wait until they loaded all the other trucks up who did show up on time, who did get the correct information. So we didn't get out of there until like, I think it was like 2:30.
If we could have got it picked up at 8 o'clock in the morning when we were supposed to, we probably could have delivered this load today. We could have made it. If we would have got out of there by like 10 o'clock, you know, say 10 o'clock, we could have easily made it out here to California before they closed and got this off Wednesday instead of Thursday, but no. No. And you guys, we're not trying to, I hope it doesn't come off as we're complaining about anything. I know the last few videos have been kind of like, we've had some snafus, and like we've told you, this is a learning curve with Landstar. It's a totally different ballgame. It's, you know, we're dealing with agents, not dispatchers, not company paid dispatchers. So every agent is different. Some agents are good, some are not so good. And we're in the learning process, seeing what agents are good, what agents we don't want to work with, you know? So. We have had help from other drivers to kind of give us a heads up on some, but until we experience and go through the motions, we're not going to know.
We aren't complainers. We're not. I want to share the bad experiences with drivers, let them know, hey, this is what to expect out here. You know, getting upset about it is not going to help the situation. You just have to roll with it. And believe me, we get upset, but we calm ourselves down and go with the flow. You know, it is what it is. And getting upset about it ain't gonna solve anything. We learn from it. That's if you can't learn from those mistakes, you ain't gonna progress.
We've only been with Landstar 2 months.
Yeah.
And I think we've done really well for the 2 months. I mean, everybody we talk to who has been here for a few years or more has said the first 3 to 6 months is a learning curve. So I think we're doing well. You know, we've had a lot of help.
And believe me, we've learned our lesson from this agent. So
yeah, that's true. And hey,
we will not be making any special efforts to get a load from these guys. We will look elsewhere, and if they're a last resort, sure. You never want to just completely shut one off, because that's potential revenue you could make. That's, you know, right. I don't think we'll ever just completely cut off an agent or say we're not going to do something for somebody because they kind of screwed us, but we'll be more leery next time. You know, we won't make the drastic effort we have to be able to get their loads. We'll look for something else first, and then if they're a second option, you don't want to cut out, just say, no, I'm not doing that business, because we want all the business we can out here. And to me, that just don't make good business practice to say you don't want somebody's business. You know, oh, I don't want your business. I'm too good for your business. Never. Just a pot to fonder.
A what?
A pot to ponder.
A thought to ponder.
A pot to fonder. We got one more hour here at this cool little rest area. This whole dirt area is for hazmat parking. All the hazmat loads are supposed to park here. That guy's having truck trouble.
We actually got a backup load lined up, which we'll talk about that when we start our next vlog, because it doesn't pick up till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. This week's getting next week? This week?
It'll be going this week. So next
week's check will be good.
Will be good.
We will be happy.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be good and bad, guys. So, yeah.
Good and bad.
I'll tell you one thing. I've seen some comments saying, oh, you were better off at Panther. Believe me, we are much happier where we are. We are much happier. No matter what, if it seems like complaining, it's not. We're just sharing the good and the bad. Yeah, but we are much happier here.
Like we've said in the past, no one carrier is going to be perfect.
No.
They all got their problems, I promise you.
Yeah.
What can you put up with? Is it worth it to put up with it? That's the key. That's the key.
Is it worth it to you? So I'm gonna feed the babies, let them out before we take off here. I'll be laying down soon, so we'll just go ahead and end this one here. Pick up tomorrow with our delivery and pickup, and go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and until our next video, peace, love, and expediting.
What you doing down there, mate? Hey. Hey. Say hi to your fans. Oh, get a nice little stretch.